Hello, everybody. Welcome to another race in the Metroid Prime Randomizer. I am Digorath, and with me is Captain MD, and today we have a pretty nice race here for AeroRaiser versus Thorus.
Indeed we do.
No gentlemen's agreements this time. Just standard tournament races and settings.
Yeah, I'm just about to go ahead and kick off the race here.
Indeed. Gravity is going to be in Phendrana Shorelines. You heard it here first.
Ooh,
we have Vanilla Artifact of Truth.
Wow, quite the quite the prediction you've got going there. But yeah, Diggly, you got some catching up to do. As I was mentioning, anybody who was here earlier this morning for the 10 p.m. race of Frost versus Elias Thompson knows this morning we had a jet seed, a actual jet seed. So
I still don't believe it.
Well, you can believe it if you go watch the tournament VOD also on SG2. And we also have some additional news to report to you as we are just getting this race started in a moment here. Another race has been scheduled for 5 p.m. this afternoon on a channel to be determined. Pyro Paper Planes will be racing, if I could find it, Veepron with random elevators, random start, and Skip's Sun Chamber.
Poor Flagra. It didn't ask you to be the slowest check in the game, or one of the slowest checks. All right, here we go. We've caught up to 50 seconds ago, and we are off. There is a restream delay. If you watch the runners channels, who you should go follow, by the way, they'll be like a minute into the seed. Anyways, oh yeah, we start with Charge Beam for tournament settings.
Indeed we do.
Oh no, the bot's down.
Oh no, not this again. Alright, both runners having a bit of a hiccup trying to do XJF here.
Yep. AeroRaiser getting its second try. Thorus looks like he's holding on for a little too long.
Yeah, not getting.
I think that was the Wave Beam here again. I've been getting Wave Beam here a lot recently.
Yeah, this morning we had Ice Beam under the ship, and Wave was involved. Nice early. But what is under the ship this time around? That looks like Spider Ball.
Oh, nice. I personally don't like to check under landing site unless I get missiles or Morph Ball, I guess. Because ideally you get missiles here and you can just make 2 additional checks. Artifact Temple and Root Cave Tunnel. Thor's getting it. So you would just see me dash off to Talon Canyon if I didn't get missiles or Morph Ball.
Fair enough. Lately, our 2.5s have also started with things like Space Jump on Hive Totem and our first logical progression being Main Plaza missiles, which wouldn't be surprised if we start with that again.
That's not unique to 2.5. There's only 3 items that can be on Hive Totem: Missile, Morph Ball, and Space Jump.
Yeah, lately it has been a lot of Space Jump.
Fair. I haven't been keeping super up to date with the races.
And
probably end up.
That is an artifact on the grapple ledge. So, much like earlier today, early visible artifact.
Oh, there's something on Vault Ledge, but I couldn't tell what it was through the restream pixelation.
We'll get another quick look on Thorus' side, no doubt.
Oh yeah, we don't have any trackers today, so we're tracking. I should probably mark things for Thorus, like I said I would.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not, I can make a couple hiccups there too. That looks like it's either a energy tank or a ball upgrade.
It would have to be boost ball given, well, no, you could get...
Yeah, it's definitely ball.
It looked kind of small. I think it's boost ball.
Probably, yeah, it's definitely a Morph Ball upgrade. Nursery just has missiles.
Yep.
You know what room was stacked in the 10 a.m. match? Fiery Shores was stacked because the tunnel had Ice Spreader, and Upper Fiery Shores from Warrior Shrine had Plasma Beam.
Oh wow!
Wow, that's a good spot for Morph.
Yeah. And AeroRaiser opting to go ahead and get Vault Ledge. He will have to backtrack for Ruined Gallery, the missile locked item, but
Interesting
if it's a
collision
boost
there.
ball, it has to be boost ball then. So yeah,
Yeah.
AeroRaiser would be more than fine with going fast to get to Ruined Gallery. Thorus unfortunately hitting the trigger here.
Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's gonna cost him a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I wonder if Wave
You,
Beam would be helpful in this scenario, or
I
at
don't
least
know.
against the
Charge Beam,
Wasps.
um, probably not. I think Wave Beam one works. We can lock on. Maybe not. Charge Beam though against Hive Totem itself does not work. Um, I managed to once turn a 3-cycle fight into a 5-cycle fight because Charge Beam kept resetting it somehow,
I think it's
resetting the phase.
I think it's because charge it only counts number of hits, not damage of hits.
Uh,
Maybe. I didn't see what was in Vault itself, but it looked
and
like a non-missile. Maybe space jump.
I was not looking. Yeah, having Hive Totem be weak to number of shots makes sense, actually.
Yeah, because you were never meant to fight that thing with anything but pea shooter beam.
Yeah.
Now Arrow's heading back in the direction of Vault. Back in the same direction, actually.
Ruin Gallery.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Don't want to miss this early game check. It could have Morph Ball. But usually it has more missiles. But sometimes it has Morph Ball. And you cry because you forgot it just that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Not bitter. Not bitter. That was weeks ago. That seed.
Oh, darn.
It looks like
Thorus
Ice
had
Spreader and Vault.
Ice Spreader, huh? That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I should probably mark some things.
So I'm looking at the challenge bracket here just to get a tally of where everybody stands here.
Oh, there's Morph Ball. AeroRaiser getting the half-pipe missiles, and he is opting to head back to... Nope, never mind. He's going to Rune Shrine. And Thorus is already in Rune Shrine, and Space Jump is there.
Ooh, interesting spot for Space Jump for sure. That's going to put the rest of most of Main Plaza into logic. That's going to give us that first artifact on Grapple Ledge.
Yep. Thorus missed a skip. Yeah, it can happen sometimes.
Now here's an interesting question. Is AeroRaiser going to go ahead and check Tower of Light?
Oh yeah, you can totally do that. What's that? That's an item. Oh, it's an E-Tank.
Yeah, because that was something that was actually conspicuously absent in the morning race. Wave Beam was in Vault, but no one routed in Tower of Light afterwards.
Really? Well, it worked out for them, clearly. Door cannot be opened with that weapon. You're saying something about the bracket before I interrupted you?
I was just saying, checking how everybody's positionings was, and it looks like Thorus is, I had it for a split second, Thorus is currently 0-3-0, so I guess he missed a match.
Super missiles in
Tower Chamber?
Or Tower Chamber, yeah. Wow.
Oh my. Well,
That's something.
we can still call it Tower of Missiles, right?
Someone who did you say missed a match?
In the match this morning, you mean?
No. Someone was like only 3-1. That's probably because they were paired against someone who dropped.
That would explain a lot. Yeah, so Thorus is 0-3, and AeroRaiser is 1-3. So yeah, they're both coming off 3 losses coming into this match.
Yeah, I mean, everything to put this in logic was very early on. Oh, this... Yeah, so Main Plaza Tree might have something now.
Yeah,
I mean,
Thorus
given how
is...
early everything is.
Yeah, and Thorus, meanwhile, is turning around. Ooh, Power Bomb. Wow, this is an interesting Tower of Light for sure. The Tower of Big Boom. And indeed it was Spider Ball under the ship, so yeah, all ball upgrades at 8.5 minutes.
Yep.
Except bombs. Go figure. And it looks like Arrow just decided to make a quick pit stop back to Ruin Shrine to pick up the bomb item. The bomb locked item. Makes
Yep.
sense.
Fair enough. Where are supers? Oh, there we go. I did get them. And
Nice shot.
yeah, tree is
A refund.
I'll need bombs at Artifact Temple are too not cursed for this tournament. We're probably looking at like bombs in I don't actually know right now. Bombs could be a lot of places.
Yeah, because with Wave Beam in tow, there's a few things we can do with that, but not a whole lot. We still, we can't go to Zoid, because Point of No Returns are turned off.
I mean, you can, but no, you don't.
But yeah, let's see what happens as Thorus reaches Artifact Temple.
Yep. Oh. R jump. Pressing the R button can be the most dangerous thing you can do sometimes.
Oh yeah, our jumps are very finicky because you can't control your like momentum pretty much.
Yeah, you lock your the direction you move in. So if you press R at a bad time, fall.
As is said in Portal,
Inflict fall damage on your soul.
As in said in Portal, Speedy Thing goes in, Speedy Thing comes out. But yeah, so we got 5 artifacts we gotta look for here. Since we know already about Main Plaza.
AeroRaiser going for Root Cave Dash. Respectable.
Makes sense.
I wasn't even looking at what was on art.
It was a power bomb.
Ah.
So yeah, Thorus isn't going to be too punished for missing out on the power bomb from Tower Light. All right, early hint checks here. Let's have a read. We've got Fiery Shores. Not
decent
too bad.
enough. Though you do need Various Suit if this ends up being a frigate seed.
Overgrown
Cavern. That's fine.
That's the closest thing you can get to frigate without being frigate. There's
Iron
frigate itself.
Oof. I mean, you can't. These runners might just opt to do the vanilla game strat.
Frigate crash site's number 4.
Watery Hall. Oh, there's bombs.
Pretty good.
Bombs are in a Root Cave tunnel, so yeah.
Wait, was that? Those artifacts are practically free.
I mean, aside from cargo freight lift, but even then, they can get that once they find ice.
Yeah, no Fendrana, no mines. That's some of the best artifact RNG I've seen this entire tournament. Besides, yeah, you can argue cargo freight lift, but that could be done gravity suitless.
AeroRaiser going back up Root Cave to do Arbor Chamber out of bounds safely.
Oh yeah, he can do that now since he's
wielding the bombs.
Small blue explosive thingies.
I mean, so the artifacts are good, but you forget about the location of the 7th artifact, Phazon Suit.
Oh yeah, well, to be fair, this morning Phazon Suit was chilling right here in Arbor Chamber, so...
You better not have put it here with those words, Captain.
I would not be surprised if I did, because I do have an uncanny tendency to speak things to life. I mean, we could still have Plasma and MQA. It could happen. Nice camera. Or the 8th artifact, Plasma Beam. Well, at least Plasma Beam can't be back here.
AeroRaiser accidentally did a slope jump onto the roof of Arbor Chamber.
Yeah, he's got to bomb jump his way down.
Basically. No, he has to morph, actually. Yeah. Just morph.
Yeah, because you drop like a rock in Morph Ball out of bounds.
So every room is in a box.
Although it's weird, because out of bounds requires thinking a lot of out of the box. What?
Yes, there are some rooms where it's best to traverse by going on the outside of the box. The safe strat for doing Furnace out of bounds is to go around the bounding box on the right side.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in a lot of the TASs for Prime. The TASs for Prime are something to behold, really.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, AeroRaiser's probably going to go right to Frigate Crash Site and get the artifact there now.
AeroRaiser had, well, yeah. He's just doing he might have opted to put this off to like the end of the game if he had read his hints already, but he hasn't, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. He doesn't know this is an artifact yet. Thorus, meanwhile, is going back to Chozo.
Yay.
I was trying to use the branches here as a standable location. Interesting way of doing this.
It's a bit finicky. Thorus did get bombed. I am just bad at remembering what I need to track when I'm not the explicit tracker. Alright, Thorus looks like he's going to be going around Hive Totem again.
This makes a lot of sense.
Getting the extra Ruin Gallery item and the other thing.
Yeah, I think our next stop after this is going to be Watery Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And with Spider Ball, we can actually do a double dynamo check too, so...
Oh, Thorus didn't get the second Ruin Gallery item now. Nice. So he routed that in pretty nicely. Just missiles, but okay.
Ooh, Thorus has got to be a little careful to not die by the hands of bees.
Wasps. Thorus is...
Or just getting killed by scarabs. Oh, that's gonna be a bad KO because I'm pretty sure he didn't safety save after checking his hints.
Viapron has stories about that. So he has some items, but I'm not sure.
Never mind, I take it back. He only lost everything post. He must have saved at Artifact Temple because he still has waves.
He saved as soon as he came here. Viapron has a clip of that exact thing, what happened to Thorus.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he just waltzed right by that pile of scarabs with 40 HP, and yeah, scarabs are probably the most deadliest thing in this game next to bees. At least early.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like Thorus didn't actually lose all that much.
No, I think Thorus only lost that power bomb that he's picking back up.
Speaking of which, I should mark that power bomb.
And he lost his regular bombs too, but he's gonna get those back. He knows where the artifacts are.
I'll just not bother unmarking bombs.
Yeah, he'll get them in like 2 minutes. But yeah, AeroRaiser's got his artifact hints now, so sure he's happy to know that pretty much everything is near Frigate. Because yeah, what are the 4 we have left? Overgrown Cavern, Fiery Shores, Cargo Freight Lift, and someplace really nice.
Watery Hall.
That's the one. But yeah, it's like 3 artifacts in the rooms right next to Frigate. Like we have Frigate, or the right next to the entrance to Frigate. We got Cargo Freight Lift, Crash Site, and Overgrown Cavern.
Mm-hmm. I've played significantly worse seeds, to say the least.
Was Space Jump Vanilla? No, it was not. It was in
Vanilla Morphball.
Rune Shrine.
Yep.
That's the one. I'm getting better with my room names, though.
Whenever ROM hacking for this game becomes a thing, you know there's just going to be like ruined transport tunnel E or something in one of them.
Oh yeah, somebody's going to make that joke. It's just a hack full of Morphball transport tunnels, and it's a race to the finish. The frigate countdown timer starts. Looks like missiles in the fountain. So yeah, Thorus has got some catching up to do now after that death.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it looks like Arrow is going for Watery Hall. I did not know Charge Beam works on that wall.
No, neat. You certainly wouldn't know that from any percent sense. You pick up that missile before coming here. Before getting Charge Beam, rather, I should say.
Fascinating.
So one of these is an artifact.
Yeah, it looks like it is the one underwater, because
Yep.
the first item doesn't have the correct coloring. It looks like a missile? Yes.
5 missiles, count them and weep.
Not if you're packing Ice Spreader. And yeah, with early supers too, yeah, the extra missiles would certainly not go amiss at this point. Getting that double dynamo check.
It's very nice being able to get this all in one check, because otherwise this check is just super isolated by the end game or whenever you do find Spider Ball. So just doing it all in one go is pretty swell.
Thor's checking the Tower of Big Boomies. The way that was intended to be checked, by the way.
What even is intention in Metroid Prime?
Yeah,
Metroid
especially,
Space Boots Edition. Or Space Jump
Especially-
Boots.
especially if you're these runners.
This actually is in logic what Thorus is doing without Gravity Suit. That is one of the FU tricks enabled in this.
Yeah.
So it does make me wonder where...
Or suits are, yeah.
Yeah, that actually is a good point. So you need 1 to 2 sets of items to progress out of this area in vanilla elevators. In these logic settings, you need either Various Suit to go through Magmore, or you need Wave Beam, Ice Beam, Gravity Suit, and Thermal Visor. Also Space Jump and technically bombs to go through Frigate. You do need bombs for the last room of Frigate, so...
Yeah, for Hydro Access Tunnel.
So yeah.
Would
It
not
is...
be- and Various Suit has to show up since Fiery Shores is an artifact.
I mean, Various Suit does have to show up, but it can be on Omega Pirate.
It could be, and that's disgusting.
It's happened before.
Well, Thorus is not going to climb Tower of Light, which ultimately isn't going to be too much of a loss for him. It's just a power bomb tank. I say that
Yeah.
and watch him go trying to farm power bomb drops in PPC for 3 minutes.
Oh no.
It's happened.
Oh. Alright, Zoid, RNG, terrible boss. The end, no moral.
I thought it was no refuge. Oh wait, no, that's Ikaruga. Ikaruga's no refuge.
There aren't that many checks left in Chozo, so they'll probably find Various Suit.
Yeah, I would actually not be surprised if it's on Zoid,
Yeah.
if not Vanilla.
Oh yeah, Flagra is doable. You always
Yeah.
forget about Flagra.
Yeah, we didn't turn that off for this match. Granted, we
To be
didn't see
fair-
him yesterday either.
To be fair, when Flagra has early game progression like this, it's fine because you'll usually be funneled into Flagra very quickly anyways. It's when Flagra has Phazon Suit or Plasma Beam that you wonder why you enable Flagra.
I don't mean yesterday, by the way. I meant earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only boss that was required this morning was the artist because he had an artifact. I don't know what it is with Quarantine Cave, but I swear this round in alone, Quarantine Cave has had an artifact like 3 times, almost in a row.
Jeez.
And this morning's seed still ended in an hour and 5 minutes.
All right, Zoid item. The second one is.
More missiles.
I hope you're all happy.
I
Thor
know
is struggling a bit with the L jump. It looks like it is a fairly precise L jump. You can also do it with an R jump, but you have to figure out how to steer it to. I see what he's doing. He's moving right too soon.
I getcha. But yeah, now the question becomes, where do we go from here? Because yeah, there isn't much we can check left in Chozo, as you mentioned earlier.
I think something has to be in Furnace, just straight up. Oh, Crossway is in Logic. Like, actually.
Oh yeah, because we have all ball upgrades.
And Supers. I completely forget about the Supers requirement for Crossway.
Yeah,
in my mind, Crossway
one.
will always be Space Jump.
And admittedly...
Unless it has exactly Space Jump and... Okay, that's just missiles.
Yeah, admittedly, I'm not familiar with Crossway's requirements either, just because usually everybody just scan dashes around it. Or it's not required. More so the latter.
Scan dashes in Crossway?
Or the R jump. Like, to go all the way... to go around and get into the tunnel.
Oh.
Hopping up the
Animal terrain explains mostly.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Ghosts are in Logic too.
Yep, Supers and Spider. I'm willing to bet Flogger's required at this point, some fashion or another.
Yeah, same.
Because yeah, it's like you said earlier.
For Gravity Suit and Thermal Visor and Oh, nice save from AeroRaiser.
Indeed. Yeah, only letting one of those tiles go down.
Mm-hmm.
That's only a missile in Upper Furnace, but yeah, Arrow's gonna peek Crossway.
Did Thorus get his artifact in the end? I wasn't looking.
Yes, he did. I do remember seeing him get it. Crossway is that Ice Beam? I think that's Ice Beam.
That is. Wow.
He's getting it.
Oh, geez. Are we gonna pull out the required frigate at the 12th hour or 11th hour here?
Maybe.
AeroRaiser is going for the Istanbul terrain exploit.
Yeah, this is what I typically see runners do when they try to get the Crossway item.
It's a bit finicky because getting into the Morph Ball tunnel is actually surprisingly obnoxious.
And
it's like if you have too much vertical momentum, you'll just get rejected and slide to the bottom. Whoop.
Like that?
No, I think AeroRaiser just did not hit the R button, unfortunately. Or the L button.
Bummer. But yeah, that's the dictionary definition of unlocking stuff as you reach the end of the road. Because yeah,
I'm sorry, AeroRaiser, you cannot do a slope jump here.
Because yeah, that puts Hall of the Elders into play. That puts Reflect by Antechamber, Life Grove, absolutely. Yeah, that puts a lot of stuff into play here. And the question will be, is Thorus going to follow in Arrow's footsteps?
Probably. He doesn't have many other places to go. Hey, good evening, Ginger Chris. Just in the this is a pretty silly trick, honestly.
Yeah. But okay, now we've got Ice Beam and Wave Beam, so we can we could enter Frigate theoretically, but we're still looking for Gravity Suit and Thermal for Logical Frigate.
I mean, yeah, either you're doing Gravityless Frigate, which is kind of oof, or you're doing VMRs with 2 E-tanks, which is pretty much impossible. I mean, I guess you could do it from the central elevator.
And Arrow's decided, all right, enough of this. I'm going to just do the thing as intended.
Yeah.
Nice job getting back onto the ramp. So I was telling a couple of other, I was having a chat with a couple of other folks as I was calling a couple of the other races on the subject of Life Grove Tunnel for a second here. Although, what's this in Gathering Hall? Okay, it's missiles. You know how everyone's mentioning Life Grove has that collision issue? I'm wondering if it's more like well, there's Ice Beam for Arrow. I'm wondering if it's more like the You know how in sand processing and echoes, where the game cuts your speed because it's effectively trying to give you half pipe controls in the tunnel while you're boosting?
Um, Something like that. Yeah.
I feel like that's more what's happening with Life Grove and not Collision. Like the triggers for changing controls to regular morph ball and half pipe morph ball aren't positioned correctly.
It could
You
be
know,
that, but I do think there is something very wrong with the collision in that room. It just doesn't look like it just doesn't look right whenever you lose your momentum in that room.
yeah, it's a tough one to explain for sure.
Yeah, room bad.
I mean, that's the base explanation is yeah, room bad. Let's just go with that.
The thing that's wrong is that LGT isn't flooded. Wrong.
You know, physics work in a weird way. But yeah, let's see what Hall of the Elders has for us now. All right, the Elder Chozo statue is on the line. Has fantastic two-handed form. Oh, 5-10 split.
Yeah, shame about that bowling technique.
I gotta hand it to the bowling alley though. It's nice that they were able to to accommodate handicapped Chozo. Like the poor guy's in a chair, but he's still able to bowl. I can appreciate the runes being so accommodating.
Still needed space jump to get here though. Maybe not. I don't remember if you logically need space jump to get here now. You don't actually need
this
to.
room.
No, you don't. Yeah, you can just use boost ball. All right.
I think so.
A new path has been opened.
Yeah, Arrow's not gonna try the ultimate bomb. Ultimate bomb jump is the term, right?
Triple bomb jump. Oh, UBJ is something much stupider.
Yeah. Okay. Either or. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of that in the tournament. I've seen a couple of cases. I think Weakest Link used it a couple times. But yeah, unfortunately, this means extra ghosts. So hope you don't have to come back here looking for something in Elder Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Antechamber today gives us even more missiles.
Wow. We're getting pretty close to last location in Flagra.
Yeah, and I don't like it. I mean, granted, we still have life grow, so that's still 3 items. And not Elder,
Great
Tree
Tree
Chamber.
Which is not
I
in
was about to say
logic, but
Elder.
it's free.
That's very true. I was thinking of, for some reason I had Harry Potter on my head, and I was thinking Elder Tree like the Elder one. Don't ask.
I won't.
But that's, for some reason I had Elder Tree in my head. I'm getting my rooms mixed up.
I tell. It's certainly a seed. We're getting pretty close to last locationing progression on Flagra. It's very weird.
Yeah, we've got good movement capabilities. We've got space jump. We've got all ball upgrades. We've got ice and wave, but we're missing suits.
Hmm. Alright, Great Tree Chamber is E.
They won't say no to that for sure.
Oh, definitely. Oops. Definitely not. Not at 3 tanks. I wouldn't say no at 3 tanks. Thorus is also going for the crossway skip.
And we'll see if he can save a little bit of time here on AeroRaiser by performing this, and he gets it.
Wow, first try. Nice.
Very well done.
Normal runtime for these seeds can be anywhere from like an hour and 20 minutes usually to around 2 hours, depending on the runner. For like a good runner, I would say.
Yeah, the runner and the seed.
Yeah, this seed is mostly strange. It's really hard to tell how it'll go down.
Yeah, AeroRaiser is absolutely getting life growth tunneled here a bit.
Mm-hmm. 5 missiles. Oh wow! Is it just going to be gravity on Flog or thermal on ghosts?
That's a
No.
that's a vanilla X-ray visor.
Okay, that's a bit cursed.
That's crazy.
That doesn't even do anything.
No, it doesn't. It puts Great Tree Chamber into logic. That's it.
You get the 4th E-Tank logically now. Wow!
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, wow. This is vanilla tournament settings, Tallow.
I think we actually had Artifact of Elder was actually vanilla this morning because it was in Control Tower.
Oh, well. I don't actually know.
Oh, my God. Diggle, you spoke that to live question? Oh, no, it's Varia. I started panicking because I thought that was gravity. I thought that was gravity, but no, it's Varia, dude. I could see the green lines.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Varia suit in Life Grove. My goodness gracious.
Well, we're at Flagra.
Yeah, right at the last second, too. And Thorus is going to probably get that. I doubt he's turning around after Hall of the Elders. Yeah, this morning Varia was in, what was it, Overgrown Cavern too, so yeah, I was expecting a Far Chozo dive, so yeah,
wow.
Varia Suit does seem to like to hang behind this bowling alley guy fellow over here.
What's a good vanilla speed run time for reference?
I
guess an hour and a half RTA.
Something along that line.
Let's just go with that as the easy answer.
Now Arrow's got to get out of the area, which he could do. There we go. Never mind.
He didn't do the R jump soon enough. Yeah, this rock is surprisingly slippery. Thorus is catching up here pretty quickly. There we go.
Alright, let's see what's next on Arrow's to-do list. Is he going to attempt a bar skip? Nope, no, he's going back to Chozo.
Dumb. It doesn't even take him to where the game would want him to go, I think.
Fair enough.
I would rather go to I would rather go to Mines, or I would rather go to Magmore than Mines, not... Yeah.
Yeah, as someone who is more of an Echoes Rando player, I still struggle to sometimes grasp the strategies here.
No. It's to abuse base jump. That's the strategies.
I mean, fair enough. Because of that,
they're superimposed. They're both...
That was almost perfect elevator sync.
Mm-hmm. So they're both going to pick up their third artifact. Thorus is unfortunately gonna have to take this elevator again because Varia is going to be behind him. Hey Reggie, welcome to Varia Suit being in the deepest end of Life Grove tunnel, or Life Grove, my bad. It's not a bad seed yet. It's just very strange. Oh wait, Thorus
went to the right elevator. Yeah.
Oh, I could not tell for a moment.
Yeah, the other they both took the other opposite elevators simultaneously.
And Thorus is opting to use the spider track here. Fair enough. Go ahead and give him X-ray and Varia.
Yeah, it's been very railroady. The problem is there hasn't been really anything. There hasn't been anything in the dense spots.
Yeah.
I think is the real problem.
Nothing that would open up areas has been found until now.
Yeah, because we just literally got Varia suit.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag flood life growth tunnel. Oh, there we go. Thorus escapes.
I'm actually trying to think.
Also, yes, vanilla X-ray.
I'm trying to think. How much is logically left until we could fight OP? Just plasma beam, I think. That's it, right?
And grapple then.
Oh, we do need grapple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, of course.
All
Yeah,
right.
you could find a Varia on Omega Pirate.
Yeah, we can worry about that later, to be fair. We still got, like, all of Magmorn, almost all of Magmorn Fendrana to check, so we got time.
Yeah, indeed. Sorry, I just muted myself to sneeze.
Arrow's first stop is going to be Fiery Shores.
No, does he have to use a power bomb to get an artifact?
Answer, no.
Nice.
The next $1 million question is, what else is in Fiery Shores?
Hey, Super Bros, it's a seed. It's not terrible. I've certainly seen worse.
The artifacts are kind of nice, but the progression's just been spoon-fed.
Yeah, it's been super linear. They've only just found the way into Magmor right now on Thorus' screen.
And that's Grapple in Shore Tunnel.
They could still turn himself around Semper. They still need both Phazon and Plasma Beam.
I think they logically need Gravity Suit too, but they could easily do Cargo Freight Lift without it, I think.
Yep. I think he's looking for a power bomb. The Triclops in Fiery Shores. Oh, nice.
Nice.
The Triclops in Fiery Shores is like 75% to drop one if you bomb it to death. So, yeah, that's
that was a great scan
consideration.
dash.
Oh, nice. Right in the doorway. Not checking Warrior Shrine immediately.
Yeah, that's an interesting call. Unless he just wants to check Transport Tunnel A real fast, and then go
I mean,
back.
yeah, that's fair, but just power bomb. I mean, I would take it at 2 power bombs. So yeah, still okay. And he's turning around. Yeah, I would. There's nothing I could get in this situation. There's nothing I would get or could get that would make checking Upper Fiery Shores better. Except for, I guess, maybe another power bomb if I have like one. So normally what I would do in this situation is just put that off for last. Oh, didn't quite get it.
And that's a Lava Bath for AeroRaiser. Alright, Thorus, meanwhile, is following in AeroRaiser's space jump boot steps here and going to the other Talon elevator. Much better scan dash from AeroRaiser. And what is in... Is that... Oh, it's a suit. It is... Phazon question mark? Nope, Gravity.
Curious.
Well... I don't like where this is going.
I mean... Jeez. Grape... Oh, no. Wait, this isn't grape juice. Still... Oh boy, the plasma on Frigate Dream lives.
Yep, it could absolutely be in Hydro Access Tunnel. It could be in Biohazard Containment. We've had super since like the start of the game, so...
Yeah, and we haven't found a use for them yet.
That is true. Does the
No, Crossway. Crossway.
Crossway had Ice Beam.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, that needed supers. You're right. But yeah, does the Prime Randomizer program use the same sort of logic placement thinking as Echo's?
I think it's a bit different. I would have to ask Bash, but I think Bash has said in the past that Echoes is a more sophisticated traversal system.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
X-Bro, they're looking for... They have freight elevator and... Actually, I think, yeah, they just have freight elevator. Or at least Aero does.
I'm trying to think. Main Plaza, Watery Hall, Fiery Shores.
Frigate crash site, overgrown cavern. Yeah, it's just cargo freight lift.
Oh, we each missed an artifact, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, I think I blinked on Fiery Shores, that's why. Come on, tracker program. There we go.
Trying to think which one Thorus has gotten. Thorus has gotten Watery Hall, Main Plaza, Overgrown Cavern. I think that's it.
Yeah, because he hasn't been to Fiery Shores yet.
Has Thorus gone for a good crash site?
Yeah, Thorus, I know he saw it.
Probably.
Well, we could double check when he checks his pause menu again. Oh, he just did, okay. And Plasma. Well,
alright.
Looking for a Phazon suit. Well, this seat is suddenly looking, well, it's looking up, but, I mean, it's Phazon suit. What do you expect?
Vanilla.
Oh, jeez. It's popped up at least once this tournament, too. I remember one seed where, for some reason, I was super psychic or something. I called exactly a power bomb expansion on Thardus and Vanilla Phazon suit, and it spoke both of them into life. But yeah, OP's in Logic right now. So, actually, pretty much everything is in Logic except, ironically, Thardus and,
Frigate from the front.
And Frigate. Yeah. So yeah, strap yourselves in, folks. We could be going on quite the hunt. The world tour, as the saying goes.
Alright, Thorus escapes from the lava. Okay. I mean, Phazon suit could just be in, like, lower Phendrana shorelines.
That'd be nice if it was, for sure.
It could even be in upper Phendrana shorelines this season. That would be fine, too.
Sorry, Op. Supers were super early today. They were, if you'll pardon the wordplay, they were in, where were they again? Someplace stupid. Oh, yeah, at Tower Chamber.
It was a super nice location.
And yeah, Aero does indeed have 5 artifacts. There you go. Nice of you to make sure the trackers are on their toes. And Thorus is going to probably be very happy to see this power bomb tank.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Five whole missiles. I cannot tell what that is in tower or in a lighthouse.
I wasn't looking either. Let me see if I can get a view on the playback. He's heading in its direction though. He might be just going for Ice Temple. Yeah, he's going for Ice Temple.
Yeah, it looked like missiles on Twitch.
Okay. Yeah, I think he would have gone for it by now if it was important.
Better than 3 missiles. You're not wrong. Thor's getting his gravity suit. You are not wrong, JRP. You're not wrong. Why am I getting pinged on Discord? Ah, fair enough.
Alright, missiles in the Temple of Slippery Water.
I can't say I've ever heard that name before.
Nah, I just threw that one out there.
That room is surprisingly obnoxious to move around in those morph ball. You just get stuck. Thorus not believing in the 5th E-Tank.
That looked like a missile in Chapel of the Elders, so no one's going for that.
Mm-hmm. Still calling Phazon an MQB. I mean, fair. That would turn the seed right into a Diggle seed. You know what would be really funny if Flagra had plasma, or no, Phazon suit, so you never had to go into even Fendrana.
Oh, jeez. That would be the worst.
I think that would be the best.
Well, yeah, if you're the audience at home, absolutely. But if you're these two, nah, you don't want to go back for Flagra now.
It's also kind of bad for me because I'll have made 2 more enemies. Arrow's plasma is not marked.
Whoopsie.
Alright, missiles in Ice Ruins West, behind the ice.
What else we got in here?
I mean, to be fair to Fendrana Drifts, there's literally only 2 items that could be here that we really care about. Thermal and Phazon suit.
We also
And I guess certain beam combos.
I was gonna say, we also certainly to a lesser extent care about Ice Spreader.
That's in Vault.
Oh, right. I forgot we saw that right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Waybuster, I guess, could also be here, and the Validator.
Ah, yes. At least we won't have any of that vanilla boost ball shenanigans that's been popping up a few times lately this round. Because, yeah, that's been rearing its ugly head a couple of times. Granted, it hasn't really burned runners. But it's shown up.
It's mostly just funny, because it's especially funny for me because of the way I do Fendrana Canyon. I don't see the item before I pick it up. And so I just get there, and I just run to the item. It says, you acquired boost ball. It's just like, okay.
Interesting thing of note here, Thorus is turning around.
Ooh.
Route going back to Chozo. He's either
he might be doing ghosts.
He might be, yeah. He's either gambling Flagra and Ghosts, which is one heck of a gamble for sure, or going to Elder Chamber, which I don't see the reason for go back for this because it's just one check, but I guess he figures, oh, he's going left. I think he's going upwards.
He might feel behind after the death he took.
Very true, yeah. He might think he has to pull out something, pull out all the stops here.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Wasps. I hope you enjoy your stay in Wasps. Alright, AeroRaiser showing off my favorite trick in the game, jumping on the Sheegoth. Did AeroRaiser check? Oh yeah, AeroRaiser already checked,
Chapel? Yeah.
Not Chapel, the, Ice Ruins West item.
Yes. It was more missiles. But now we're in the ruined, courtyard.
I'll go with Biohazard Containment. For the ultimate punishment of,
where Phazon could be?
Yeah, I would be a pretty good... Honestly, if you go... I would tend to check where artifacts are. So that wouldn't even be that bad if the runners do the same.
Yeah, no, that's actually probably the best spot Phazon could be right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. That's thermal.
Alright.
Well, we can access literally everything except Phazon Mining Tunnel.
Oh, that's a neat dash AeroRaiser did. I haven't not thought of that. AeroRaiser is going for Thardus now. Alright.
Ooh, and indeed, Thorus is going for Flagra. Why did he not decide to pre-bomb Flagra before starting the fight?
Oh, yeah, so randomizer thing here. You always fight Thardus or Flagra before Ghost now. Oh, that's a great location for that hedge maze there. But yeah, so now... So the bomb slots are for some reason active before you start the fight. So you can just bomb them all and bomb Flagra to death before actually engaging. AeroRaiser trying to show off... Oh! AeroRaiser showing off Thardus skip. Nice.
Gets it.
At this point, since it's literally just Phazon, I probably would have fought Thardus. Though I also would have gone through Labs first.
He might still... Yeah, he's still gonna fight him.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
He's got power bombs, plasma beam. He's got the tools to make this fight a cakewalk.
Yeah. So he just wanted to check Quarantine Monitor before Thardus, because that's a much faster check, obviously. And if you find Phazon there, well, you're done. And if you don't, well, you didn't waste that much time. So fair enough.
Grignac, Grignac, Grignac.
I have not watched Starship Troopers.
That's not Starship Troopers.
Okay, well, on the
It's Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest. Oh, well, I mean, I haven't watched Starship Troopers, but I also haven't watched Galaxy Quest. Oh wow, we have the simultaneous boss here.
Simultaneous annoying bosses here. OP, you can at least
implying
make,
that there isn't an
quick.
annoying boss.
Well, OP, you can at least make quick, especially
Yeah,
with this
fair.
equipment. Thardus and Flower, you just can't speed up, and OP is at least not laced with cutscenes
Yeah.
and downtime moments like this.
Starship Quest and Galaxy Troopers are the Diggle versions of those movies. They both contain Spider Beam.
You know, I think it was mentioned that there was initially going to be a rock and or a fire and ice version of Thardus in development. They would end
Yeah.
up kind of bringing that back actually in Prime Hunters, because they had two similar design monsters. One was in the frozen space. It was either the frozen space outpost or the ice planet, and the other was on the lava planet. So
I see.
they would end up actually bringing this back for Hunters, or at least bring the concept to fruition in Hunters. Alright, so that's one annoying plant monster down, and it has missiles.
Sure does. Thardus, meanwhile, is also done. We're just waiting for the final power bomb.
That should work, and it does.
Thorus not doing the infinite bomb jump. SMH my head.
And it's missiles on Thardus, so both bosses flaming, at least in AeroRaiser's case, quite literally, with plasma. Waste of time. Actually, no.
I mean, Thorus isn't done yet. Thorus still has to fight ghosts.
Very true. But actually, you used fire for, you technically lit Flagra alight, so yeah, both bosses quite literally flaming wastes of time.
Yep, Phazon is go mode, Ginger Chris. Thorus has everything he needs to trivialize this fight, at least. Though you can use X-ray to see. There we go. Thorus pulled out X-ray.
Yeah, I was actually surprised he didn't pull it out faster. Arrow is not checking Farfandrana.
Curious. Oh,
Oh, he's gonna get workstation first.
and plasma processing. So fair enough.
And even more missiles on Ghosts, so no reason to do either boss.
Oof.
Both admittedly very interesting gambles, especially given we are just one item from Go mode, but yeah, that wasn't what we were looking for. Speaking of which, I forgot to mark Randomizer. Now it's my turn to be the dingus with the tracker. That is not Phazon suit in workstation.
Darn.
But yeah, this makes a whole lot of sense to go do plasma processing, because you're right here, it's in logic. Phazon suit has shown up here before.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
All right,
Alright.
now I am confused.
Yeah, now he might not have a... Well, no, he doesn't need power bombs beyond this point. I wonder if he's going to check something else and then turn around?
It is a mystery.
That's going to be a +1 for the interview. Alright, where's Thorus going in the meantime? He's coming out from Vault.
He might be checking... He never checked tree? Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe he forgot if he did.
Makes sense, but it was missiles anyway, and he sees that now, so... Well, I mean, Frigate's completely in logic, so Arrow could be just grabbing that last artifact and then hoping that it's in Frigate, and then if Phazon suit just happens to be like in Hydro Access or Biohazard, then whoop-de-doo, time to finish the seed.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, we had to go here anyway, so...
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to route in mines afterwards if Phazon's not here.
Probably. It's going to turn out just that Phazon was going to be like the check, like either Research Lab Hydro or Transport Access, or maybe AeroRaiser checked that.
AeroRaiser checked transport access.
Okay, so the check after that, then.
Yeah, he didn't check. He could have easily checked storage cave or security cave. I'm very surprised he didn't do either.
Yeah.
And gravity chain. Yeah, he could have just checked full cleared for far. Yeah, I can speak words. I promise. He could have full cleared far from Drana at this point. I'm very surprised he didn't.
Yeah.
But again, he's probably going on the idea that, okay, you know what, I gotta go here anyway, I can check all 3 items, I only have to go through here once and that's it. So, might as well just get it out of the way now and hope Phazon suit shows up. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Oh yeah. Thermal wasn't ruined courtyard.
Quite a long back to Talon though, if the game was expecting you to find something important here in Frigate. At least we get Frigate music, though, and that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Thorus is...
going into Chozo.
He might be going for...
Magma Pool.
Oh, he's got to check Magma Pool.
Fair enough,
Magma
that's
Pool,
3
training. Yeah, Magma Pool, Training Chamber, Elder Chamber, Training Chamber access, it's all there. Because, yeah, that no one's... we've had access to this for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's in here. Oh, it's a missile.
Alright, training chamber itself is 5 missiles.
Bummer. Well, that's Artifact 6 for AeroRaiser, but still looking for Phazon suit. At this point, it's really just a question of when do they find Phazon suit. It's not going to be a question of if. It's just a matter of how far away is it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're lucky, if AeroRaiser is really lucky, it's going to be chilling right here. If Thorus is really lucky, it's going to be in Elder Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Biohazard Containment, here we go.
Thorus is either making a bad play or the Galaxy Brain play, and it depends entirely what's actually in Elder Chamber.
And the order of the day for the Biohazard Containment is an energy tank. Bummer. Well, there's still one frigate check left, and that's Hydro Access Tunnel.
So you don't actually have to fight the ghosts here. If you needed to use the bomb slot on the statue, you would, but since you just need to move the statue out of the way, this is fine.
Yeah, luckily the door isn't locked. Still weird that it's an ice beam door for a plasma-locked check. Thorus is not immediately going to enter the doorway.
Oh, Thorus, you don't have to do this, no.
He saw the door wasn't locked, right?
Oh, well. Things we can reveal to him in the interview.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of that we're gonna be doing today, I think, at this rate.
I'm not. I should have been taking notes. I can't remember these things. Maybe he just wants catharsis against ghosts. I certainly wouldn't mind catharsis.
Alright, last frigate check. Survey says it is another energy tank, a vanilla energy tank.
E.
Oh, so basically it had 2 energy tanks and an artifact. So the energy tank amount was vanilla.
I did not see what was in Elder Chamber, but it looks like it didn't matter. Also, nice light coming out of the statue's butt.
Yeah, let me have a peek here. Elder Chamber was not phase-on suit. It was missiles. And we did see Workstation. We have not seen Plasma Processing. Workstation was an energy tank. Or actually, AeroRaiser is sitting very pretty on energy tanks right now, especially since his endgame is going to be Boost Ball, 3 suits, super missiles.
Yep.
So almost all fully kitted out, minus Ice Spreader. Yeah, Arrow peeked Workstation, saw it was an energy tank, and then decided nope. But yeah, so now what, Arrow? He's going back to Reflecting Pool. He might be heading back to Elder Chamber. Yeah, I think that's exactly where he's going. So, yeah, we're getting some step retracings going on here. Very surprised Arrow decided not to go to mines, given the density is more in mines at this point, and it's really weird to say that, but...
Not really. But it looks like AeroRaiser also wanted to get, this.
And Thorus is not heading in the direction of Frigate. I wonder if he may be safety saving.
Possibly?
Because, yeah, the ship is right here, to be fair. He's not going to safety save. Yeah, he's just skipping Frigate altogether. This is costing them quite a... Well, granted, we don't even know where Phazon is at this point, so... jeez, those ghosts scare me. 10-year-old me was terrified of those ghosts when he was a kid.
Fair. They are pretty spooky.
It's the screaming, it's the fact that the room goes dark, and of course it doesn't help that some of them lock the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Thorus never checked Root Cave and Arbor Chamber, so that's what he's going to do. That actually makes a lot of sense, because again, you pass this up, you might as well go do it now, because you may very well have accidentally last locationed your Phazon suit here.
Yep. That is correct, I didn't find her. They were 15 missiles.
Oh no, Arrow's opening the Runic Symbols. He might be going to fight Flogra too.
Shane, it's correct, but it also, we know it's wrong. Oops, all missiles.
Yeah, oops, all missiles, yeah. It's so painful when you're an observer, because it's like, the checks they're doing make sense in hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
Like Thorus, what's Thorus doing now? He's going back to Magmore. He might be going to, well, let's see where Thorus decides to go after this, but, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, again, it makes sense to check Flogra while you're here, especially since, again, you're looking for one item which could literally be anywhere.
Well, actually, not literally anywhere.
Besides Phazon Mining Tunnel.
There we go.
Phazon suit is the ice rod of Metroid Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Literally can be anywhere besides the one check it locks. Let's see if Thorus decides to check plasma processing.
Hey, did AeroRaiser not check it?
AeroRaiser did not check plasma processing. He zipped right on through. Oh hey, fixed Flogra music on AeroRaiser. I'll take that.
Man, if AeroRaiser loses entirely because he zoomed right past here, that's gonna be a...
That's gonna be a huge oof.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the chat are still really hoping for a vanilla Phazon suit, and it could totally still happen. What is Thorus doing with this gear? That definitely took way more than a couple of boosts, like it normally does.
That one is weird and stupid.
Huh.
Yeah, that spinner in particular is really dumb. It's a Life Grove tunnel of geothermal core spinners.
Oh, jeez. AeroRaiser is at least making mincemeat of Flogra right now. Nope, but is not doing the sloped space jump to get around, is just going to
or even the
do the spider ball puzzle.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just going to do the spider ball puzzle intentionally here. He's going to just keep rolling on and eventually figure out what's in there. Ooh, did try a little, get a little fancy boost dive there to skip the, skip a couple of pistons. I can applaud that. Anyone else's heart skip a beat when they're in that gap trying to get to the like last couple of spider tracks, or rolling down the hill to that the second piston set of tracks? Well, it's a unique item, but it's not Phazon suit.
Now we can say we have all morph ball upgrades.
Yeah, the only difference is, unlike Echoes, expansions count towards logic.
Mm-hmm.
Thorus may elect to go to mines here.
Honestly, not a bad play.
Doesn't look like it, though. It looks like he's going to Farfandrana.
Yeah. I don't think Thorus has actually been to Fendrana yet.
He has not, because he does not yet have thermal.
Probably labs, THK. I'm gonna assume autocorrect. Wait, no, the OST is called Fendrana Lake? Okay. The more you know.
Fascinating.
I have a feeling it's just gonna be sorry, I have a feeling Phazon's gonna be the first check in mines.
Main quarry.
Or even PPC, it's just the runners have kept putting it off. Don't be afraid of Phazon mines, folks. Not when you have 10 E-tanks and 2 suits.
Yeah, no, and literally everything to full clear the place.
Yep.
Except Phazon mining tunnel.
Thorus is missing the frigate artifact.
Yeah, he hasn't been to cargo freight lift.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of Thorus hasn't fought Thardus yet either, if memory serves, so he might be doing Thardus.
Yeah.
So Thorus is, oh, nope, he's skipping... No, he's thinking about it. Okay, no, he's gonna skip Thardus.
Oh no, Tal guessed it correctly. I actually turned on early newborn.
You know, we almost have enough energy tanks to attempt that.
Yeah. And also, no, I didn't.
No, that'd be absolutely insane if one of the GAs was to put something important in Phazon mining tunnel, and to require early to put Phazon rather in.
I don't
Phazon
think anybody in
tunnel.
this tournament even knows that trick. Well, no, it's Super Rose knows, but he would. He knows the inbound version, and there are a couple of 100% runners. I might not be aware of who would know that, but like the out of bounds, no one in this tournament knows. I think the bot is broken. Still, X-Pro, unfortunately. Yeah, the bot is down. We'll just have to say things
It's out
in
for
chat
lunch.
so you can follow us.
It's out for lunch.
The early inbounds, early newborns too for bros.
We were joking how with the E-Tanks AeroRaiser has, it's almost possible to do it now.
Yeah. The bot
Right.
has Phazon. Oh no.
Oh, jeez. That would be a problem if it had Phazon.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I don't know what's in this room.
It doesn't glow.
Yeah. The only thing that doesn't
no.
glow that's left at this point is...
Could be a beam
Oh, he's
combo,
not-
but he's getting
not
it.
busting the stalag. Oh, he's busting the...
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
the
he's
spot.
busting the
Oh
stalactite.
wow, AeroRaiser went to transport access and no deeper. Oh, he just got super punished, I think. I still can't tell what that is on the
I mean,
restream.
it's not glowing, so it absolutely can't be...
Missiles.
He's not going straight for it. Okay, I guess it was...
Maybe it was Waybuster.
It might have been Waybuster or Flamethrower, because that's the only thing that I can think of that's left that doesn't glow. Because at least E-Tanks, you can see the purple. Power Bomb tanks also might still be a thing. But yeah, now we're finally going to get a look at Farfandrana, like 30 minutes after we had the ability to do so.
Mm-hmm. That was Ice Spider Tallow. I'm gonna get some coffee really quickly. I'll be right back.
Sure. Watch as now Diggle's gone, the curse suddenly lifts, and Phazon's chilling right here in Security Cave. Aww. Not Security Cave, Storage Cave. Well, there's still Security Cave. Could totally happen. Also, interesting loading sky from AeroRaiser I noticed as he got into Main Plaza. That looked weird. Nope, nothing in Farfandrana. Wow. Just gotta check Gravity Chamber now. I thought Thorus was going to get crushed by that stalactite for a second. But yeah, these two are just trying everything they can to avoid mines. What is here in Gravity Chamber? Well, whatever it is, Thorus is not getting it. Up top is... As soon as he turns around and looks... More missiles! Yeah, I think it's a safe bet to assume that we are pretty much down to... Yeah, because we've now full cleared Magmor. We've pretty much full cleared Chozo. I'm pretty sure we are... I think it has to be mines now. Oh, we have labs. So mines and labs. So both the Space Pirate HQs are all that we've got left right now.
I'm back. I see we have not found it yet.
No, we haven't, and this is after Thorus basically full cleared Farfandrana now, so it's either labs or Phazon mines, which both have been studiously avoiding.
I think Thorus is going there next.
I think so too. It's way safer than mines.
And a little bit closer too.
A lot bit closer, given the circumstances.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, now AeroRaiser's turning around for plasma processing. He's gonna at least get rewarded with main power bombs, but that's it.
Yeah.
That is not Phazon suit in Research Core. That is more missiles.
Oh, that was fine from either direction, honestly. It's just that neither runner has done it yet for reasons. Thorus because he hasn't been here before, and AeroRaiser because he's making the big brain plays.
Yeah, I mean, I think after Thardus, what AeroRaiser was just, again, he was probably thinking that, okay, if I can just get lucky and Phazon suits in Frigate, then that's GG, but it's just not working out.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Lab Aether, right? Yeah, this is Aether. Missiles in the glass. And missiles in the tunnel.
Missiles
chat
for days.
Chat's right. Pirates are cloning all missiles instead of Metroids now. Watch it actually be a missile in the Metroid class. You didn't actually have to kill that Metroid, Thorus.
Oh no, this is actually problems. The door is now locked.
Yeah, the door is...
killing the Metroid fixes it.
I think killing the Metroid does fix it. I think he actually...
Okay, sometime.
Oh no, I think he has to kill Edward and the other pirates, which luckily the glass is open, so...
Yeah, he has to reload the room now, unfortunately.
Oops.
Yeah, that's why you just leave the dead memes alone.
Yeah, dead meme now because there's no cutscene. Thorus is going back to check again now that all the pirates are dead. After he just incinerated Edward.
No, Edward died to break the glass already. Edward was already dead.
Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, no, that door just stays down.
Yeah.
You gotta reload the room no matter what. It has been utter silence so far in the race time chat. No conversation between either of these, despite the rather spread out nature of the items of this seat.
Fair enough. They might think they're both really behind.
Very true.
I made this.
You did. That you did. Well, I was saying earlier how after this morning's race you had to catch up, and you caught up. So I guess maybe that's my fault. Oh, but check this out. AeroRaiser is finally going to dip mines from the Phazon Processing Center side.
Nice.
Let's have a look at, you think Aero's going to quickly peek PCA while he's at it?
Possibly.
He's got the tanks for it. He's got the tanks for it for sure.
We finally see the mines play. It would be pretty memey if the very first check was phase on suit, though.
Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened in the tournament, too, where PPC's been go mode. And it is not go mode in PPC.
AeroRaiser are not even bothering to check lower mines yet.
Fair enough, like the entire rest of the mines are open, so... Tunnel.
The camera there is finicky.
Yeah, just like Hive Chamber B.
Go mode tower. Yeah, let's see. I mean, that's what I don't know if AeroRaiser was trying to go for the skip and jumps, but yeah, you can just jump over the fight trigger for this guy. Unfortunately, commentary at this point is this phase on suit? No, rinse repeat until it's finally phase on. I think did Thorus? Yeah, Thorus hit the control tower.
Yeah, he did. Oops. Yeah, this has just been one series of unfortunate events after another for these runners.
Yeah. The start of these events, of course, being agreeing to or signing up for a tournament where the seeds are generated by me.
Yeah.
Is this phase on suit?
No, it's Wave Buster.
Oh, so that must have been Flamethrower in Frostcave?
I think so, yeah. Because, yeah, it couldn't have been anything else that doesn't glow. Except Power Bombs. Because, yeah, Power Bombs would be tough to see underwater.
Yeah, there is one more expansion that we haven't seen, I think.
I think Arrow's got 7 PBs. So, yeah, there's 3 missing. Camera.
No.
Okay.
No, there's only 4. There's only 4 expansions in Prime. Echoes has
4,
like
okay.
more.
Okay, so the Powerbomb cap is 8 in Prime. Never
Yep.
mind. Alright, I guess Storage Depot B next on AeroRaiser's to clear list.
Yep. Legitimate use of grapple here, not doing the terrible last jump here.
Oh yeah, this jump without grapple is annoying.
And it feels so great when you're in an any percent run or a race and you just keep falling. It doesn't feel great, actually. It feels terrible. Ice Spreader was in Vault, Corito.
Yeah, they both didn't get it because at the time they didn't have bombs. And there really hasn't been a better opportunity to come and grab it. Even though, you think if you still had to go around Vault with bombs later, that getting Vault with Ice Spreader would save more time for Exo than skipping Ice Spreader? I think it would.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry, I was checking a message.
Just 1 second. I want to see what the story is in Hydra, and Hydra's dead. I was saying
All right,
if...
Rip Labs.
Yeah, basically Rip Labs.
Rip's Fendrana in general, actually.
Yeah, no, Fendrana was completely barren, except for...
Oh, other than Thermal. No, the Vault and Sanctuary Fortress forehead.
Oh, jeez. Don't talk to me about the Vault and Sanctuary Fortress, or that entire area of Sank in general, because it's the bane of my existence in weeklies. But yeah, I was saying that if you were to go back to Vault with bombs and pass through, would it be faster, you think, at this point, to get Ice Spreader over leaving it behind for Exo? Because it doesn't take that long to do Vault, right?
If you can... There's not a good way to route in Vault at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, but I was saying, like, if they... Because I know I saw Thorus pass Vault a couple more times afterwards with bombs. So I'm wondering if it is actually faster.
Like, I mean, technically it's if you know your Exo manip, that's faster. Ice Spreader is actually slower than Ice Beam, but it does skip a phase on the turnaround, so it's a thing.
Fair enough. Missiles.
So I don't know if these runners know or are proficient at the manip, because it is kind of finicky. Maybe they do know it. And
I would like to point out that AeroRaiser is currently packing 155 missiles as the cap at the moment.
Workstation is dead. Yeah, that's already just fine. Oh, wow! It was the first, or it was like the second check too. Ooh,
pretty much. You said it.
Thorus picked up his thermal, but unfortunately,
At least for this, if nothing else, Arrow's already on the corner to Talon, so.
Yeah. Didn't AeroRaiser go all the way through here at some point? Or through Frigate,
Yeah.
rather.
Yep, Arrow went through Frigate first before coming here. He's probably thinking he's far behind right now, not realizing Thorus hasn't even come anywhere close. And they've
Yeah.
both been in the same exact position, minus that one artifact for, like, the better part of 40 minutes.
This is not a Diggle Seed. This is just unfortunate routing.
Yeah, I would
I think
say...
perhaps outplaying. I think the runners outplayed themselves on this one.
Yeah, because if Arrow had finished Frigate, and then just gone straight for Mines, we would be done 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Or at least close to.
Oh, yeah, we do have a tracker, right.
Thank you. This is why we like you, Chad, because you're keeping us honest. So at least that now pretty much nails down, assuming it was Flamethrower and Frost Cave, every unique item.
Yep.
So, almost a full Tracker Seed, but at least it's a full Spotted Tracker Seed. The suit was in Security Access A, second check in Mines. Upper Mines. So yeah, that's gonna be, that's definitely gonna be this is definitely now Arrow's race to lose, and with this many E-Tanks, 3 suits, and 2 super combos, and 155 missiles, I actually wouldn't be surprised if we see Wavebuster used a couple of times here on Exo.
Hi, I'm sorry, Uncle Reggie. It was in Security Access A. So this was not a Diggle Seed. This was just unfortunate routing .seed.
Yeah, the runners just made some weird choices, I guess, to say the least. Because, yeah, Arrow could very easily have gone straight to Mines after Frigate.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure he realizes now that that would have been the better play, but... yeah, I can't stop giggling at the ridiculous amount of missiles Arrow's picked up at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's the most we've seen this tournament, but 155 is like almost 2/3 of all the missiles.
3/5, actually.
Yeah, just about.
Slightly over.
Alright, time for Ridley, and this fight's gonna be a cakewalk.
Yeah. Until Ridley dashes 18 times while turning around.
Oh, jeez.
It happens. They were... So, in Randomizer, in these settings, there are only 6. The other 6 are automatically returned. Yeah.
Yeah, and replaced with super missiles in the pool. Not super missiles, I wish. And replaced with missiles in the pool. The item pool.
Yep.
And Arrow gets the boost hit. And down goes 3/4 of Ridley's HP.
Yep, not immune to boost flyby phases. There's a terrible dash. It's obnoxious because, well, that's actually the fine dash. But yeah, Ridley does that dash attack. You have to manually aim to try and hit stun Ridley, and sometimes it's pretty finicky, very occasionally.
Yeah, it's easier in Trilogy because he leans his head more backwards, straight instead of to the side, and his arm doesn't cover his face.
Yeah.
Trilogy / PAL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and again, for the 10 a.m. match this morning, Frost and Elias did not have Boost Ball for this. It was in, I didn't remember where Boost Ball was in that scene. We didn't see it until we saw Elias's credits.
Oh, it happens. Sometimes you don't get what you would like.
It wasn't MQ... I think it was in Mines, but I don't think it was in MQA.
Can't be an MQA on these settings. It couldn't be an MQA on these settings. Point of no return and all that. Elite research?
That was it.
That's still pretty cursed.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But yeah, now Arrow is going to visit the impact crater, and Thorus is back in Talon from, looks like Magmore? Question mark? Yeah, from Magmore. AeroRaiser taking a smart safety save here. More so for the position rather than the health. I don't blame runners for taking the safety save here because a death on an Exo post landing site save means you got to fight Ridley again, and that fight still takes 4 minutes.
Yeah. AeroRaiser opting to climb the room the vanilla way. Fair enough.
That's right, yeah. Someone in chat pointed out, it was in Storage Depot A. That's where Boost Ball was at 10 o'clock. I still can't get over the fact that there are fish in the impact crater, by the way.
Or phase-on fishies.
Pretty much. I mean, there were small creatures in the, all three Leviathans in, or some of the Leviathans in, oh, nice timing on that one, Jill. But, there were small critter creatures in the Leviathans in Prime 3, too.
I've never really wondered per se, Lokir, about why the platform had teeth.
I imagine the impact crater used to be some kind of Chozo dentist office. I don't know.
Oh no. Anyways, Exo. It sure is a boss. Only weak to 1 beam at a time, and across 4 subchambers. First, it's weak to power 4 wave, then it's power wave ice. All beams 3rd subchamber, and then the 4th one. The 4th subchamber is just a mess.
Yeah, pretty much best way to describe it, because yeah, he can change beams randomly, he can dash very quickly. If he fires plasma balls at you, those are going to hurt even with 3 suits.
Mm-hmm.
I think 3 suits, they deal along the lines of somewhere in the upper 80s of damage, if you factor in the DOT.
Yeah.
We do not have Flamethrower. As far as we think, it was in Frost Cave. But we'll know for sure when we see somebody's credits.
Yep.
Thorus is now climbing, going through Frigate, and hopefully he'll take this play right into Mines and get phase on suit, but at this point, yeah, this is it's a fair safe bet, barring some kind of major disaster, that this game will go to Arrow. Ooh, Arrow's trying to go for super missile dash here. I wonder if like during subchamber 4, if Arrow's got enough missiles, he'll break out Wave Buster.
Sorry. Slightly distracted at this moment.
That's alright. I'm just wondering if Arrow's going to break out Wave Buster sometime during this fight. It looks like there's certainly enough room for it, given his missile count.
Yeah.
Maybe towards Subchamber 4 specifically.
Alright. Looks like AeroRaiser's having a pretty decent time of this.
Yeah, not quite getting some of the dash skips, but the dash charges, but for the most part, yeah, Exo's being fairly cooperative.
Kind
of
this is only Subchamber 3.
Yeah, he's been getting kind of middle-of-the-road beam RNG. It's not like shifting to wave an awful lot. It's shifting there, but not too much.
No, the RNG is only in Subchamber 4. This one.
Yeah, now we're gonna see how this plays out. Although at this distance, yeah, Exo is very likely to switch pretty early.
Yeah, this is what the where the AI manip I mentioned comes in huge handiness. I forgot how to word that like sanely. But if you do the AI manip and hang out near Exo, it can't switch beams for whatever reason.
And yep, there's the beam swap and the fast charge. Actually, no, that was a slow charge. I think
That's occurred.
I think the fast charges would particularly take place when his health goes under 10%.
I think it just it just does that. It's all RNG here. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Exo can start fast if it really feels like it.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I'm surprised with 80 missiles still left, he hasn't broken out Wave Buster net, but it doesn't matter. This is the end of the Exo fight.
Yep.
We think?
I don't know, it has like
many...
less than a pixel.
Yeah, that's
right, there we go.
That was like, he's got to have less than 100 HP left at this point, if that's the case.
Because rude. Always.
But yeah, time to go fight Essence, and really not much to say that's already been said throughout this tournament, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Gotta have your visor. You want your visors. Otherwise, get good at aiming blind. Scrub.
Or hope that you have, you know how to ID stuff quickly in your scan visor.
Yeah, that too.
Alright, Arrow is going to begin the attack cancel setup. He's going to integrate pool cancels by the looks of it.
Normally you just do attack cancels here, and just attack cancels instead of pool cancels.
Manages to squeeze, is it me, or was Essence essentially about to lay a pool but didn't do so?
Where is the body? Oh no! I actually can't tell where AeroRaiser is. It looks like okay. Let's see.
No, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did get pool skipped once. Yeah.
That's what happens when you're too close.
There's the second pool. Now he's performing the proper attack cancels.
Yep.
Thorus is about to get the very bad news in the meantime that, yeah, his go mode was chilling right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, the logic literally was saying, go to Frigate, get all your artifacts, and then get your Phazon suit, and then, presto, you're done.
Well, they
Backtrack
still
a
needed to
few
go to
more rooms.
Magmor for an artifact for plasma.
True, and Fiery Shores and whatnot, but even still. And the Fission Metroids come out, and that's the last one. This should be end of the line for Prime.
Yep.
And that is indeed going to do it. AeroRaiser will finish in first place with an official race time GG time of 1:45.26. And with that, Thorus has forfeited.
Yep. Let's get him in here for an interview.
All right, they should have gotten their invites, so they should be popping in any minute now.
Yeah. Hey.
And AeroRaiser is joining us in the booth. AeroRaiser, GG.
GG. I took a huge risk skipping labs.
You did, and it turned out the entirety of Fendrana was barren.
Except for thermal.
Well, yeah.
Thermal was
about it.
nice. Thermal was nice. After I found Thermal, I'm like, you know what? Thordis is in logic. Let's do that, take the elevator, and head to Frigate, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, wait a minute, those supers were really early. What if it's in Biohazard? So I banked on Biohazard. Of course, it was nothing. But
GG's.
Yeah.
GG's,
I think
Thorus.
the one thing I wish I had done differently was not go back to Chozo.
Yeah, we were saying that earlier. If you had finished up Frigate and then gone straight to
If I had gone straight to Mines, that would have been much.
Yeah,
much
this is
sooner.
not a Diggle Seed. It's just unfortunately you outplayed yourself.
Yep. Early Phazon mode sucks.
Oh yeah, it does.
Because it makes you second guess. It's like, do I do this? Do I do this check? Do I do this check? And with all the starting items, I'm like, hold up. I was like, I know where Spider Ball is. If Space Jump if Space Jump's on Morph Ball, I could check Tower of Light, which would already be in Logic. Goes in, finds supers. Cool. I was really happy about the power bomb on the top of Tower of Light, just to immediately find a second power bomb. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we finally got to call Tower of Light something other than Tower of Missile. Well, kind of Tower of Missiles, but we got to call it Tower of Big Boomies.
Yeah, yeah, supers and power bomb expansion. Main power bombs. That was convenient. Not what I wanted to see after doing that check, but convenient.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I think we saw somebody passed over it the first time and didn't check it. I'm trying to remember who that was.
I passed right by it.
Yeah.
I think at the time I was rushing Frigate. So outside of peaking workstation, I ignored plasma processing. I'm like, if I have to come back through here, I'll check it. But
You both ended up fighting Flogra and Ghosts as well when you were making your Chozo redives.
Well, after Frigate, I was like, I feel like they're behind these supers because everything pointed to get them early.
It certainly seemed like it too, yeah.
I started doing a bunch of checks that required supers. Completely forgot that Labs had a super slot check until after I hit go mode. I think the only thing we don't know is Flamethrower, or was that in Vendrana?
I think that was in Frost Cave.
Yeah, we
what
saw
was the
Thorus
real
taking.
that?
Flame,
Yeah, Frost Cave.
Yeah, we saw Thorus taking an extended look at it, and but ended up not picking
Yeah,
up. So
I
we
went in
figured.
and couldn't see what it was, so I had to bring down the stalactite before I could see it, and I was like, it's just an expansion. I'll leave it.
Okay. Well, we're about to see in AeroRaiser's credits where Flamethrower is.
It was Frost Cave.
It was Frost Cave. Okay.
That was
Just
the
as well I didn't
flamethrower.
have to pick that up.
I wish I had bombs when I went through Vault because I would have grabbed the ice spreader.
Yeah, you both ended up skipping out on that just because I guess, because you didn't have bombs at the time. It really wasn't too convenient to get any time later.
I thought about after Ghosts before taking the before heading back through other bomb checks. I thought about stopping and getting an ice spreader, but I'm like, man, that would take too long because I need to go the other direction to get our favorite check to leave behind.
Oh, so how about that vanilla X-ray visor, by the way?
That was great.
Mhm.
I saved before going to Life Grove. I'm like, Seed's pointing me to Life Grove. I'm probably gonna get Barrier Gravity here, but you know what? I'm gonna save first because if it's nothing, I'm going back. I get X-ray. I'm like, never mind. Please let the other one
And
be a
then the
suit.
failure shortly after it, and you're like, yep, that's going to be a fun place.
Yeah, this the Seed really just spoon-fed progression little by little up until about very end Gravity Suit, because after Gravity Suit, you pretty much were essentially in Phazon mode, besides Plasma and Lava Lake.
Yeah, Plasma was nice though. I'm glad I didn't leave that behind. Oh, what else?
So did you sort of have hope for a Jet Seed when you saw the artifact hints and saw that there were none in Fendrana or Mines?
No, as soon as I saw those, I'm like, I swear if we get a PCA Phazon suit, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, luckily we didn't get that today. I think the only reason to go to Mines was for Phazon
was
suit.
for the Phazon suit. It was early mines. So sometimes when I go into mines through PPC, I'm like, okay, which direction do I want to go? I'm glad I chose go early mines this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, after doing Fendrana, I
actually-
was in two minds whether or
if I
not
had
to
thought
use
about it-
Fendrana or not. Or
I'm
use Magma
trying
to
to
do
get
Mines.
into the. I'm trying to get into the habit of checking PCA when I go through PP. But I haven't. I forgot to this time, so I'm glad it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it you were saying earlier, Thorus?
Yeah, go ahead, Thorus.
Once I'd done Fendrana, I was in two minds as to, do I go back to Mines through Magma, or do I go through the Crash Frigate and hope that Phazon's in there? And ended up taking the Crash Frigate route.
Yeah, the Crash
Nice.
Frigate route was the correct move overall when you look back. But yeah, it feels like the Seed had a set route, but you both literally
Yeah.
just took every detour.
Oh yeah, and tricks in general were not kind to me today for the most part. Root
Yeah, I
Cave
saw
Dash
that.
I got. Root Cave Dash was nice today. That didn't have a problem. Also, shout outs to checking Root Cave before going down the transport tunnel. I'm
jeez.
like bombs, really? All right, going back up.
Yeah, we saw Crossway was giving you a hard time too.
Crossway did not want to. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I have the items to do this the vanilla way. Let's do it the vanilla way real quick instead of spending another 5 minutes on it.
Yeah, Thorus, you did succeed in the standable terrain method. Although that was another case where the game was literally, that was basically your last check before Flagra, before you were running out, before you were out of checks. So
After I finished Zoidite, it's like, do I continue through into Furnace or do I commit to Flagra? Continue through the Furnace. Because then if I get Ice Beam, I can just chain that out into the Overgrown Cavern artifact in Life Grove.
Oh, another thing we wanted to bring up. Who was it that was still fighting the ghosts before checking Elder Chamber? That was...
Me, probably.
Yeah, because we were wondering what the story behind that was.
I ignored the ghost when I opened Elder Chamber.
Yeah, we were wondering
I
what the story
opened it
behind
and then
that.
thought I had to sit on the statue for some bizarre reason, and then when I killed the ghost,
No.
I went, nope, the door's
It's the
behind
only
it.
one you don't have to in that
Yeah.
that room.
We saw there was also an unfortunate moment with Research Lab Aether and the Metroid.
Yeah,
And,
straight
forcing a
plasma
reload.
shot.
Yeah.
Oh, did it not want to die?
Well, no, it's not
no,
that.
the
It's that
door
if you,
locked and I couldn't get out.
yeah, if you
Yeah.
free the Metroid for any reason, the door locks and you have to reload the room to break the lock. It doesn't go down when the pirates go down.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
At least I managed to knock it soft locked in observatory this time.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing, Thorus, did you know you could bomb slot Flagra before triggering the fight?
What?
What? Yeah, same question. What?
Yeah, you can kill Flogger before actually starting the fight, and Flogger just dies instantly.
I'm
And the
assuming you
third-
have to enter backwards.
Yeah, you have to enter
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you,
I
if you
entered
reverse,
backwards
yeah.
because I came out magma through Chozo when I got plasma beam and stuff.
Yeah,
So
the
it's like I went
randomizer
up to
now.
ghosts.
Oh, that's cool. That's the
Yeah.
thing to keep in mind. If I had known that, I actually would have went in backwards because I think routing-wise, it actually would have been more convenient to go in backwards.
And it made a lot of sense too, but yeah, it turns out the bomb slots are always the bomb slots in Flagra's health bar are always active. So you just bomb the slots, trigger the fight, and down goes Flagra with a mildly awkward camera angle.
With a mildly awkward camera angle.
Speaking of awkward camera angles, did you see what was happening to my camera and control tower when I
Yes,
tried
we
to
did
morph?
see that. That was weird because the camera literally yeeted itself to the other control tower.
It's a time.
And then back before I left Vendrana, I had the one choice because I successfully dashed past the Dardis trigger. Then it's like, after I checked quarantine monitors, like, do I fight him or do I just leave? I'm in face-on mode. Fight him. Made that same. I made
I
that
found
same
thermal
call
and
last.
then was debating to go back or not.
Honestly, I would have made that same play. It worked out really well. If you found phase on core team hunter, great. You didn't spend 3 or 4 minutes fighting a slow boss beforehand. And if you didn't, well, that's fine too. You just go fight Thorus.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually entered Vendrana from the front, went through all of that into Thardis. Completely skipped labs and back at Vendrana.
Yeah, you both ended up studiously avoiding that neck of the woods, like that neck of Fendrana like the plague, up until endgame, pretty much. And the same applies for mines.
Yeah, I thought about going mines when I first came through the workstation elevator, but I was sitting here thinking at the time, I was like, rush frigate, I think it's in Biohazard.
Yeah, my intention was to go through Magmar, well, do all Chozo checks, go through Magmar to the end, save, and then go through Fendrana backwards. Not if I didn't find anything, then I was going to save, just like reset, and then go do mines that way. But I ended up finding thermal and a bunch of energy tanks, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
think
there
better
was
just
quite a
keeping
few
that.
energy tanks.
Yeah, I think Arrow had like 10 or 11 by the time he got to Ridley.
I think it was 9 or 10 when I finished. I was tempted to just not even save at Impact Crater because I knew I had the health to be fine, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm behind or not.
I'm actually surprised you didn't break out Wave Buster on the Exo fight.
I actually meant to, because I was gonna do it in sub 4, and then forgot.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, that fight can get really hectic in sub 4 anyway.
Yeah, Exo was surprisingly kind, outside of doing like 2 energy tanks of damage as it died.
Yeah, Exo was really cooperative with you. Essence, I think you got pool skipped once.
I got pull skipped once, and as soon as he jumped back while I was doing that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get pull skipped. Okay. Unfortunate.
But yeah, is there anything else the two of you want to say before we close out this match?
No,
You
that's
should-
about it. GG's, that does it for, I think, both of us in this tournament, so...
Yeah, you should
All
say
I can
something
say
in
is I
chat
got
so
out
people
of
can
Life
follow you.
Grove without fighting the ghosts on the first attempt, so woohoo to me.
Nice.
Say something in chat so people can follow you easily because the bot is broken.
Is the
Yeah,
bot
sorry.
broken?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been cooperative it was cooperative in the match this morning, but now it's having a bad day, I guess, so. Or out till extended
I'm going to
lunch.
have to load up the chat.
But yeah, definitely follow both of these runners because they put on a fantastic show for you this afternoon as we continue on this 5th round of Swiss. We have 2 more matches on the queue for you later this afternoon. The first beginning in just an hour right here on Speed Gaming 2. we have Pyroplanes and Vipron will be facing off
Ooh,
with
that'd be a good
Random
one.
Elevators. Yeah, we got
Ooh,
Random
that'd be
Elevators,
a good
Random
one.
Start on that queue. And 2 hours later, this is a minor change. Mighty Caesar versus R Web for 7 p.m. is now going to be on SpeedGaming 4, not 2, because we had to do a little bit of schedule remodulating after with Pyro and Vipron's match. So they are going to still be facing off at 7 on channel, but they will be on channel 4. It will be a standard tournament match, no special arrangements in play for that match tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Follow my co-commentator, Captain MD. He's a good peep. I guess you could follow me as well.
Follow everybody.
Yeah, follow everybody.
Yeah, that'll be the next match. Random Elevators and Start.
Yeah,
You
that
know-
should be a good time for sure.
You know, I'm actually happy with where I ended up with this tournament because I've only been playing the Rando since right around tournament announcement.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
And I got 2-3, which is, I'm surprised I got even that. I'm like, wow. But now that I'm out of this thing, now, oh boy, now it's time to learn Echoes.
Oh, I would be happy to welcome you on that front.
Oh, Echoes
because,
is fun.
yeah, Echoes is more my forte rather than Prime. So
Oh, yeah, but
I want to mess with
say,
I want to
you
mess with
have
the
a couple of
multi-world.
months. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to mess with the multi-world. So
Yeah, well, if you're thinking about the tournament, you have a couple of months.
we'll
say that.
see.
Fair enough.
I had more game knowledge in Prime prior, so that's probably helped me a lot as far as like where things are.
Yeah, fair.
yeah, the one name you're probably going to be seeing a lot often when you do Echoes is Dynamo Works. Don't be alarmed.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Spider beam, spider beam.
Yeah, that's also where the Diggle invented the spider beam meme. Never forget, folks. Never forget.
Never.
But yeah, with that said, I think we are
GG's,
going
everyone.
to... Yeah, we're going to bring this episode to a close. So, Diggle, thank you again for joining me here in the up in the booth
Of
as we got started with the second round of the day. And we'll see you folks later this afternoon at 5 o'clock for Pyro Paper Planes versus Vipron. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next mission.
Indeedy.